Hello friends, my name is Renuka and welcome to my Christmas card series. Today we'll use these stamps by Everelli and it's having a really nice saying, let it snow, warm wishes, all is calm, all is bright. So I really like these stamps and I went ahead and cut some cardstock and I'll give you the sizes. So for this main cardstock, which is our card base, it is 10 by 7, so we'll get a standard size card which is 7 by 5. So I will score at 5. And I'm using here Recollection cardstocks and they came in variety of colors. Mostly they came in kind of bundle like this and they're having different colors and they are 65 lb, so I like them for the card based and I use them layering too. After this, we'll mat the cardstock first with this green layer, and this green layer is just 1/4 inch less than a 5 and 1/4 inch less than a 7. So we'll add this to the card. And I'm kind of making it and positioning it in center. After that there is another layer and this one is black. And if you are very confused with the layering of the cards, what you can do, if you want to layer top layer for this size, then you will first of all cut or measure the exact size of it and then you reduce 1/4 inch from the, suppose it's 5, then you have to reduce 1/4 inch, so it will like 5 and 1/4 inch, so you have half and one line more. So this is the simple way to add the layers. After layering this, now I will stamp the image here on this cardstock, and I'll use a stamper press for this because this image is kind of little bit, and as you can see the tree is not as tall as my cardstock is, so I'm planning to place them exactly, placing little bit of line on the both the side. Or what can I do here is I'll just grab the pencil and scale and I will add a small line, very light line, on both the side. And this is my stamp press. Grab the stamp. Now here I want to use a moment of black ink because I want this image really bright. And you can use here a washi tape to secure. I'm using here a masking tape and I'll just grab little bit of it and I'll place the upside and little bit on downwards also. In this way my cardstock not move here and there. After that, after drying this ink, see little bit more and you can add little bit more ink, and then now you want exactly the stamp between those two layers, so you'll just give it a nice press. And then you have this image. After this, I want to add these little birds. First of all, I took the large bird and I'll use same Memento black ink to stamp it, and I stamp this image, and after stamping the image I will choose this small bird and I'll also stamp it here. And then there are some kind of stars here. For those I don't look little bit prominent, so but I'll add that anyway. And then I'll stamp this all over the place, and I'll stamp them very randomly. After stamping this, now okay, now I'll add this sentiment, and I can add here let it snow. For that I'll just grab this image, and now I want this image more kind of brighter than all of these, and so I'll use here embossing powder, and I'm planning to use the black embossing powder by Ranger. It's really nice and bright, and I'll use the VersaFine here, and I will stamp the sentiment, and before stamping it I'll use this EK powder tool just to remove excess after this I'll just remove the after embossing I'll just give a little bit of twist to it. After that I'll grab the Sharpie pen and here I am making a stitch line. After making the stitch line, I am planning to use this sequence, and I'm using here very dull colors like black, grays and little bit of silver, and I'll use little bit of white too. So before putting sequence on the card, I'll grab the card and put it on the card base. After embossing, the cards tend to bend, so you need to add a generous amount of glue on the back side. And after lining up this card, you can make this card as a shaker card also. You can just add a frame with a foam dot and acetate on it, and you can put sequence inside the card. But here we are making a simple card, and for the sequence we'll use Tomo Mono adhesive glue, and so after adding the sparkles to it, I am planning to add little bit of glossy accents to the main two birds. And so after adding the glossy accent, they kind of pop up the birds, and I'll put a simple sentiment inside the card. So this is today's card. I hope you enjoyed it and got inspired. If you like my projects and my channel, please subscribe to it, give me thumbs up. You can follow me on Facebook and Pinterest. You can see all the product list and more pictures and details on my blogs. So see you soon for the next card, and have a crafty life. Bye bye.